Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Grandpa Mark's Hobbies and build update number 3 of our Lindberg Red Devil 1/8 scale kit. This thing is this big. I'm not kidding. It's that big. Um, Before I jump into that, though, every Thursday, Automotive Model Cars live cast. Check them out on YouTube. They talk for about an hour. They're a blast to watch. Now let's get down into our build here. I got the everything that's going to be gunmetal. I painted gunmetal, and then I was worried that the gunmetal was going to be too close to a color for the chrome. Once I was painting, I was like, ah, geez, but it's not. I'm really, 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 really happy with how this came out. This is part of our October group build for Grandpa Mark's Hobbies Facebook page. If you want, you can jump over there and start. It's an October group build, but we never have an end date. So if you're getting into it, jump on over. We're doing pre-60 this month. And I try to do one every other month, but that's what we're working on right now. But first thing, I'm going to pull this out of the way. Somebody's home. And like I said, I wired up the engine last build, and I put the snorkels on. I like them a lot better. I finally got my dipstick finished. It fits in there real nice and easy. Sticks up far enough to where you can grab it, but it's not out of the way. I painted it red, so it's just not, so it doesn't jump out at you. And I painted this. I was going to paint all this chrome, and I decided I wanted to paint it. I wanted to tone that down a little bit because of all the silver that we got going on here. So that stayed the red. And this thing's so big that I don't have an engine stand for it. I've been using my coffee cup to put it in. The coffee cup's underneath there. So you can see how big around this darn thing is. Speaking of coffee cups, I'm coming up on my 7,000 subscribers. I got a while to go, but I wanted to let everybody know that I'm going to do a 2-cup giveaway once we hit 7,000 subscribers. I like this. It's got the big handle in it. You can grab hold of it, and it's got a full-size cup. But if you want to join in on that, once we hit 2,000, I'm going to do a giveaway. The rubber in this is rubber. Vinyl something. It was white with black inserts. Did not like that, not with this color. So I painted all the black, well, everything, with just craft black, the real black. This is flat as flat can be, and I'll show you how flat can be. This is the floor mats, and that's the same paint as went on here. I just didn't do anything with it afterwards. The door panels and the rubber. And you know what I did not do is I didn't finish up the tonneau. I got a little scuff on it, so I got to retouch that up first. But to make that look like it is now, the leather look, I painted it the black. I let it dry for 2 days, and I started thinking, what can I use? Well, what do I always use? I used panel black. I painted the whole dang thing with panel black, let it dry, and that's what we got. And I'm telling you, I don't know how it looks in the camera, but that looks just like stinking leather to me. And it really looks good in the gunmetal. It's going to look great. That tonneau on the back will look good. These are just pushed in right now. I think I'm going to have to hot glue these in because they don't really stick. The bottom ones stick in there really good, but the top ones not so much. But I think that looks really good, and I like that black with the gunmetal. It just stands out nice, and it doesn't jump out at you like I was afraid it was going to. I tried to do cinnamon, and without being crude, It just did not look. It looked like something that you wouldn't want to have. So I painted over that with the black. Painted this whole thing with about, I don't know, 2/3 maybe of a bottle of gunmetal. There's a lot of paint going down here. This is not glossy. It's got a shine to it, but that's about it. I have some decals that I'm going to be working on that I will do a video on how I do them. I'm in just the prep stage right now, so I'm not going to even say what they are, but we're going to have some pretty cool decals on this. It's going to really make this gunmetal pop. I picked this because I was watching football the other day, and the New England Patriots, their helmets are gunmetal. Gunmetal white and red with black. And I thought, man, that looks really good. And that's why I used it. But I like it. I like it a lot. The bed came out really good. I didn't worry about the inside because this is going to have the tonneau covering it up. This will cover it up. And this is going to cover all my wires and my Arduino in here. I'm still trying to come up with a place where I can put a UV receiver LED. It's the size of like a 5mm LED, but even with this big kit, it's going to be hard to hide. I'm thinking about mounting it, drilling right through. What if I put it on camera? I'm thinking about drilling right through here and mounting it here. And that way I can take the remote and shoot down at it this way and fire everything off. I won't be able to do it all the way around the car, but at least I'll be able to hit it. Either that or maybe I'll just have it sticking out the back somewhere. There are these lights, the old school lights, that maybe I can build one of those, drill it out, and have the LED sticking out like the lens off the back, maybe like the backup light or something. I've been thinking of all kinds of weird, different things to do with that, but I don't know. It's gonna be, it'll be in a spot where it doesn't show up. I haven't gone with those lights just yet. Let me show you the other parts here. The top came out great. I mounted the dash on the top because I made a little box that's going to go behind this like this. And what that's going to do, it'll go in there this way. And what that's going to do is that's going to make it to where it blocks the light. I'll wrap this with foil. I'm going to wrap in here with foil. And then when I run the LEDs through this on the bottom, they'll shine through the gauges across here. I was going to do little turning signals and stuff like that. Not there yet. I still have to figure out what I'm doing with that yet. But I still think if I can make that ultraviolet pickup work somewhere, then I can make these to where I can do the left and right turn signals. And then the attachments that go on the glass here, oh, I'm knocking stuff on the ground here. But the attachments, there's two lights that go right here. And I might turn those into turn signals. I'll leave them clear so they look the part. But what I'll do is paint the LEDs inside there orange. And then I've stripped all the chrome. I got a tree. There's got to be 70 pieces of chrome that I got to paint. First black, and then I've been using the green stuff, chrome. It has no smell in anything. I can spray it down the basement. I do wear a mask, but I don't really, it's not where I need to vent it. So we'll paint this gloss black. I'll do all that tomorrow. I like this radiator better than all the other ones that there are on here. Kind of like the old school. I will have the thing on the top of it for, the thermostat on the top. and I'll paint that up. It's got glass and everything for it, so that'll be cool. My fenders, I painted the gunmetal. I left the brackets red right now. I'm not sure if I'm going to go black or if I'm going to go like the chrome silver. I do have brushable green stuff, so it should match out. But I'm not sure. I think I might want to make that to where it's not as noticeable, so I'll go with black on it, like a semi-gloss black even. And some of the steering parts I was thinking about going with the black. But so far, like I said, this is going to be a quickie, but I wanted to get you here before I got those decals on here and put this into clear, because once I get all this chrome and stuff painted, this thing's going to go together pretty stinking fast. I did get the taillights painted, the red, and again, Jim came through and hooked me up with something really cool. And I know you all know what these are going to be. But check this out. He got me the blue lenses. All I have to do is paint the trim chrome on those and put them in, and that'll give that purple dot. But the blue dot, he even gave me 1/25 scales. I appreciate it, man. I really do. He's really come through for me, not only with pieces, parts to help me make the build look even better, but with a whole lot of help and ideas on what's going on and what I can do and shouldn't be doing with this. Mail call. I ordered the green stuff, and I also got my tapes. I ran out of X-Acto blades. I like using these. They cost just a little bit more, but I like where I can just put the old blades away, and I don't stab myself. I mean, I already did that the one time, and we don't need to do it anymore. But I got 1, 2, and 3 millimeter. I got 10 millimeter, which I really like. And then I got a 3-pack of 6 millimeter too. Probably won't use a whole lot of it on this, but I was almost completely out, just because I'm using so much tape to mock this thing together. I bet you I used half a roll just getting the engine going. Oh, I forgot to show everybody. It's hard to see, but I did put that Fram on there, and I didn't show it in the last video. And it's gonna be gone once it's put in the frame. And speaking of the frame, it came out really good. I'm tickled to death with this. I'm trying to get I had to use skewers to hold the darn thing. I'm holding it like this, trying to paint it, and talk about chasing a turkey across the road. This thing was wiggling and waggling all over the place. But it came out good. That gunmetal paint's really nice. But check this out. This is going to look so darn good in there. I like the gunmetal with that chrome. It's a little bit offset, and it's just right. And I'm glad. I was going to paint that black. Kind of should be the same color as the body and everything, and I did it, and I'm really happy I did, because that's going to really pull it together. I'm still planning on using the red rims to bring in with the red on the engine. I'll have the rims on there to stand out with the decal that we're going to be doing here. I can't wait to make that video and show you guys how I do it and what we're doing. But with the decal, the red rims, the red engine, and all the rest of it gunmetal with black. Jeez, this thing's going to be so sweet. And then we're going to light it up on top of that. So we're going to go even next level with this thing. And I keep building this thinking, I'm only a year older than this. So I really gotta watch, because it is kind of, the plastic is a little bit brittle. So I have to do things a little slower than I do with all the other stuff, but I'm fine with that. Like I said, it's coming out great. Once I get the decals on, we'll do the clear coat. This I'm going to leave gunmetal, and then this part I'm going to paint with the accent, and I'll hit it real light with the panel liner to give that maybe the little leather look on there too. I know it's ripply and everything. We'll see how it looks without, but I don't think I'm going to do chrome in the center. I think I'm going to leave that the gunmetal. I like that look in there, and then I'll have the chrome break on there. The shifter comes up through the center. I think this is all going to work out really well that way. So we have a plan now, and I'm in deep enough to to stick with it. So with that, I will let you go. Leave me a comment. I've been thinking about taping this off, the whole frame, and painting the whole inside of that thing, either black or red, or maybe just leaving it alone, or just trying to paint the script. So leave me a comment in the comments. Tell me what you think. If I should do that just as a highlighter, I'm not sure. I don't want to go chrome with it because it's part of the stamp. But I'm not sure if I want to do something that really stands out, or maybe just make a little Grandpa Mark's bumper sticker and put down on the bottom and leave the rest go. So let me know what you think. And with that, I'll let you go. Y'all have a great day and a better tomorrow, and thank you very much for watching.